Yeah, my philosophy is pretty simple when it comes to food. I like to focus on ingredients. I like to really keep things very simple, focus on 3-4 flavors in a dish, and really be a little bit playful with the way that textures work. I heard an expression recently which was simply complex. And I think I'm trying to move myself towards more and more of that level of cooking where it's a few elements on a plate, but the technique to get it there is so complex that it's challenging and interesting from a chef's perspective, but from a diner's perspective, all they get is these wonderful layers of texture and flavor, and they don't really necessarily have to understand how complex it is to get there. We're cooking fragua 3 different ways: pan-fried, poached, and a classic terrine. And we're serving with rhubarb in 3 different ways. So we've got a rhubarb foam, we've got a lavender jelly with rhubarb compote. It's just pan-fried rhubarb, which is a little bit caramelized. And I love the idea of that dish because it allows me to give 3 different experiences using the same ingredients. And that's sort of let's call it a flight of flavors and texture, is from a chef's perspective very exciting. And I do a lot of what I call trios in my kitchen. Perhaps also to talk about the crab dish, which is the idea of taking a classic gazpacho, turning it more into a sauce rather than a soup. Adding lemongrass, which is obviously a Southeast Asian flavor, and refreshing it with lime and so on. Wonderful layers of avocado flavor in there, which has got coriander. And then just crab, which has got just simply prepared with mayonnaise and with a little seasoning and lime. To me, that is an awesome dish because it's so refreshing and so light, and it's still European, yet it has the essence of Southeast Asia. I gave you truffle honey ice cream with good strum and a poached pear. An absolutely stunning combination of flavors. When it arrives at the table, all you see is simply sliced pear and then a ball of ice cream. Again, when I talk about things being just so simple, and when you go into it, you get this incredible burst of flavor of truffle and of honey, and then the balance of the texture of the pear and the flavor from the wine. That one is so simple. In essence to look at, but in preparation it's incredibly complex. So that's where I get the elegant simplicity. Macau for me is a special place. The first place I came was Macau. That was back in '93, and it was a very different place. And having come back to the Mandarin several times to do promotions, I've been able to see it evolve. So it's almost like a home away from home for me, and it has a very special place in my heart.